Today on the Most Awesome Travel Show, we're wrapping up our time on the South Island of New Zealand with a visit to what the Dalai Lama referred to as the spiritual center of the universe. Up the road from there, we'll be caving through an underground river. But first, we're taking you to Bradrona, a fence on the side of the road covered in bras, and then to Lake Tekapu to ride some horses. We'll finish off the show with a tour of our private hotel and a walk around Christchurch. There's a lot of places in New Zealand that are similar to the United States, such as Niagara Falls, and today we're in Springfield. But everyone's gonna know this one. The Big Apple. Here we are in Bradrona, and there's a fence full of bras. It supports breast cancer, so we're gonna put some coins in, and while we're here, we're gonna see which size fits us the best.
Some of these are really old. They're in tatters. I think they said the first one was put here in 1998.
Today on the Most Awesome Travel Show. Today we're horsing around. I've not been on a horse in 20-something years, but Jess really wants to do that, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go to Alpine Horse Adventures and ride for 2.5 hours.
Giddy up. This is Boss. The horse, his name is Boss.
What's your horse's name? Goldie? Goldie. Goldie and Boss.
Hey. Walking is going yeah.
Castle Hill is situated between Springfield and Arthur's Pass.
It's like a New Zealand slot canyon. A little smaller though. Oh, that's skinny. I think it's a little too small for me.
These rocks are absolutely gigantic.
There's like caves, rocks, it's like a big jungle gym. Oh, that's tricky. Ugh.
As the story goes, the Dalai Lama was visiting New Zealand back in the early 2000s and felt such bad energy in Christchurch that he absolutely had to leave. His tour guides took him here, and after seeing this place, he called it the spiritual center of the universe. That being said, this place is a must-see if you're in the area. There's the cave! Up the road from Castle Hill is the Cave Stream Scenic Reserve. Cave Stream, also known as Broken River Cave, is a 594-meter long cave, which takes roughly an hour to pass through.
Are we serious about this? I really went from being kind of excited to more terrified.
This cave should be avoided after heavy rains due to the potential risk of flooding. We're in Methven, New Zealand, small town, and we have this entire hotel to ourselves.
Like 30 rooms,
Not even,
entire restaurant downstairs.
no one's here.
There was no one here to even check us in. The laundry lady was here by accident.
Not even an employee. So we're gonna give you a tour of this luxury.
Yes.
When you travel like this,
Private tour. As you can see, it really looks like no one's home. It's a really old hotel. All the doorknobs are like, I don't know, they're just really high. You won't be sneaking up on anybody here.
here's our luxury view.
Oh, and then there's a sister pub and hotel across the street, which is open.
This is the Blue Hotel.
Blue pub.
And that's the Brown Pub.
Brown pub's where it's at.
There's literally nothing to do in this town. The horse race was yesterday. The hot pools. That'd actually be nice to go to. It's raining. They have a fairy tale walk with a Winnie the Pooh jar. Luxury, baby. That's what you get when you want an entire hotel to yourself. You gotta come to Methven. Here's the room. It's very hot. Very hot. Strangely hot. So today we're in Christchurch. We just got here yesterday after our beautiful hotel at the Blue Pub was just not very great. It was right above the fryer bend. The second you closed the door, you felt like you were working in a fry kitchen. Here we are at Poplar Crescent in Christchurch, New Zealand. As you can see behind me, the poplar trees that were planted in 1928. This structure was donated by Thomas Edmonds to the city of Christchurch. He was a prominent businessman in the area and still stands today. I think they have some concerts and whatnot throughout the year, but yeah, pretty cool little spot. In 1851, there used to be an old bridge here, Tapanui Bridge. Later on down the road, they reconstructed this out of concrete and steel, and so that's where we are right now. It's the Victoria Bridge. So one of the oldest such bridges in Christchurch, New Zealand, and it's actually sitting in Victoria Square, which used to be a very popular spot back in the day. You can actually still use this phone booth. Insert your card. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Interesting. Here we are at Seagulltropolis. As you can see, there's a car that was somehow in a show, and they pulled it out of the show. Eddie Clemens Cognitive Reorientation. Really have no idea. Never heard of it, but long story short, you have this disgusting seabird mating ground. And this car that's ever flowing water out of it. Is it art? Is it a monstrosity? I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I'm not sure. I didn't ask her what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know what this is called either.
But I think we've seen it in like the movies maybe, where they have like a string and a hook on the wall. But this one, there's two. So we're each gonna take it off the hook, and then we just go as fast as we can. You don't have to take turns until you make the hook, and then you would move it towards the other player because you made one. If they make one,
If I get one,
yeah,
then I move it back.
yeah. And if he gets another one, and another one, and then here, then I lose.
And she takes a shot.
And I have to, if you're playing that way, take a shot. Intense concentration required.
No way.
It's a pretty cool town, honestly. They have a lot going on for it. There's not too many people, but it has a lot of cool things. I could probably live here. I could recommend someone live here
Yeah.
if they're into like urban living, city living. It's not a huge city. Keep it PG, Chris.
Hey,
PG.
keep it walking, Jess.